hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Jesus is a friend, Jesus is a friend, he's a friend next to you. Jesus is a friend, so sing along. Jesus is a friend, he's a friend next to you. Jesus is a friend, so sing. Sing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Give someone a high five. Give a high five. Give a five next to you. Give a high five and sing along. Give a high five and a five next to you. Give a high five and sing. Sing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Give someone an air hug. Give an air hug. Give an air hug next to you. Give her a hug and sing along. Give an air hug. Give an give an air hug and sing. Sing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Give a booty bump. Give a booty bump. Give a booty next to you. Give a booty bump and sing along. Give a booty bump. Give a booty next to you. Give a booty bump and sing. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. Be to God forever. Praise be to God forevermore. Praise be to God forever. Praise be to God forever. Ever. Hallelujah. 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 All right. Woo.
You know what, kids? I haven't had the chance in a long time to get to do the tribe shout-outs. So I get to do it for this month. And you know, this month is special. It's December. It's the time to celebrate something special. But we'll maybe touch on that later. So right now, let's do the tribe shout-outs. Are you ready? All right. If you're part of the Rams tribe, let's get your Rams ready. On the count of three, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Rams, pow! Very good, very good. Some of you weren't as loud as you could have been. That's all right. All right, so we're going to move along to the next group of tribe. Which tribe was that? Let's go with the Lions. Because I know you Lions like to be a little quiet at times, but we're not going to be quiet today. So let's get your lion roar ready. On the count of 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! It was all right. All right, Eagles. We're going to try to top this. Now remember, with the Eagles, it's not 2 calls. It's not 10 calls. 3 calls. So on the count of 3, 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Caw, caw, caw. Just kidding. All right. So now we got to move on to the Sleepy Bears. Bears, don't let me down. You got to top the Lions. So it's not snore. On the count of 3, we roar. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Roar! You know what? I think we'll give it to the Lions. The Lions, I think, had it better. And then we also have our one extra group now. The Lambs, right? The Lambs, they're not quiet. They're not loud. They're kind of in between. I'm not as good as some of the other people with this tribe shout out, but we're going to have a little fun with it. So here we go. Lambs, on the count of 3, you got to baa. 1, 2, 3. Bah! Yeah, mine's not any good, but yours is good. I heard it. So let's have some fun with Pete today. Here we go.
Cece, where are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
Who's that? Who's?
Hey!
Hello! Hey, Mr. Jordan, how are you?
I'm so excited to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing hunky-dory.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. It's been a long time since we got to hang out.
It's so exciting to see you. Hey, you know what we need to do?
Let me guess.
We need to go over the
rules.
That's right, because I know in your daily job, rules are important.
We have lots of... Actually, we don't have that many rules, do we?
I hope not.
No. Last time I checked, we had 3 rules.
Oh, we've gone up to 42.
42?
42!
Okay. You have to fill me in on those.
Well, maybe later. We'll just do the first 3.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
All right, you ready?
Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
Keep
Keep
your hands and your feet to yourself.
yourself.
Hey, you have not forgotten.
No, oh no.
So you got a memory like an elephant.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. Do you keep it in your trunk?
Oh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
wow, you still got it.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know it? The zingers come.
Oh, man.
Yep.
All right.
So, rule number 1, keep your hands and your feet to yourself. So I hope all
Got
you
it.
kids out there are doing that. So no taking your hand and kind of slightly popping your sister on the head.
Don't do that.
No tapping them on the backside.
Don't do that.
And no clapping your belly and making weird noises.
Don't do that.
No, that's just not cool. So, rule number 2. Do you remember that?
Rule number 2.
Uh-huh.
Cooperative party,
Oh, you're close. It's
pizza
got-
party. Is it pizza
Well,
party?
It's not a pizza party.
Oh.
It'd be a banana party, though.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Oh, yeah. No, the rule is sing when you're supposed to sing and listen when you're supposed to listen. Supposed to, not party.
It's participate, and you gotta do it when you're
Participate. Oh,
supposed
that's
to.
it. That's
That's it.
Participate,
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
not past participle.
I
No, that one doesn't work.
do.
That one's above some of the kids' heads.
I do like past participles though.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And rule number 3 is my favorite rule. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I know that rule.
Okay, it has
You ready?
to come deep from the lungs.
Okay, right here. You ready?
Yep, breathe in. On the
One.
count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Have fun worshiping God!
Oh, I won't ever forget that one.
Oh, that one's so cool. I think they heard that one like blocks over.
I hope their moms and dads heard it too.
Oh, yeah, don't you know it? Maybe if they were in the other room, they came running out going, "What was that? What was that?"
Oh, man.
Well, thanks for going over the rules. Maybe later we can go over a lesson.
Ooh, I like that. Sounds like a plan.
All right, I'll catch you later.
All right.
Unga bunga, unga bunga.
Hey kids, it's been a little while since we've done our memory verse. So today's a good opportunity to make sure we're not forgetting it. So let's do it along with me here. I say, 2, 3. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. He can teach us his ways and we can walk in his paths. So let's see if we can do that one more time. I'll do the hand motions, but you say it out loud and join along with me. Are you ready? Here we go. Did you get it? Great job, guys. Don't forget to practice on that. See you later.
Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Messed it up. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Leave out the deep. And wide, there's a fountain flowing and wide. And wide. And wide, there's a fountain flowing and wide. Leave out the wide. And one. There's a fountain flowing and there's a fountain flowing and no fountain and there's a flowing and there's a flowing and no flowing and there's a and there's a
Hi, kids. It's me, Cece. Hey, guess what? This week, we have a new friend of mine getting to see you. Hey, it's Mr. Dalen. How you doing, Mr. Dalen?
I am good. How are you doing, CC?
Oh, life is awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. Is everybody else's life awesome sauce? I know mine is awesome sauce.
Oh, good. Hey, guess what?
What?
We get to tell the story about John, the black crust guy.
I think you mean John the Baptist, CC.
Oh. Oh, well, see, I always thought that he ate like burnt toast and stuff, and that's why they called him John the Black Crust.
He maybe ate burnt toast, but he also ate locust and honey, wild honey.
Gross. Hey, maybe he preferred like I do, peanut butter and honey sandwiches. You know,
Peanut
those
butter
are the
and
best
honey.
without the peanut butter.
Without the peanut butter. So you put the peanut butter on and the honey and then take the peanut butter off?
Oh, there you go. And then you can take off the bread.
Okay. Well, if you do that, then you might be close to John the Baptist.
Really?
Really, really close. But maybe he had burnt toast, so he put the bread in the toaster and burnt it. And then that's why we call him John the Baptist, I think.
Huh.
What do you think?
Huh. See, I'm getting stuck on the locust. You kind of lost me at the locust. So
Well,
he ate locusts?
He ate locusts. I think they were dead, though, maybe.
Ugh. Do
Maybe
those
they were
crunch?
alive. They crunch maybe on the back teeth, but I know in the front teeth it's just really, it's like eating jelly maybe. It just kind of goes through your mouth.
That's disgusting.
I think it's really, really good.
Have you ever had locusts?
I actually had it this morning
Really?
because I wanted to be like John the Baptist today.
Alrighty then. How about you talk about, did he have long hair? Or was
He
it
had
short?
long and flowing hair. It went maybe, I think it was like mid back or maybe lower down is how long his hair flowed.
So he looked like me.
He looked exactly like, well, kind of like you, just a little bit.
See, I'm adorable.
He was adorable. That would be a way to say it. I think that people would call him that. Maybe his kids called him adorable, or maybe his mom called him adorable.
Well, that is just too cool. So, we got John the Baptist. He had long hair. He had a weird diet as far as what he ate.
Yeah.
And he was kind of related to someone important, wasn't he?
Yeah, so he had his mom,
Uh-huh.
and then his mom was cousins with another mom.
Yeah, and who was that mom?
That other mom was Mary, the mother of Jesus.
So, John the Baptist was kind of related to Jesus.
Kind of related. Actually, he was kind of fully related to
Oh, really?
Jesus.
Oh,
yeah.
that's even cooler.
Yeah, it was related to Elizabeth, who was related to Mary, who had Jesus.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, John the Baptist and Elizabeth and Mary and Jesus. You see how all that works?
Oh, that just kind of draws it all in like a tight little family with a bow on top.
I bet Jesus even ate locusts and wild honey maybe once his time.
Again, you just lost me at the locusts. So, anyway, John the Baptist was kind of an important figure, wasn't he?
He was really important. He kind of just paved the way for Jesus. He kind of just like started things up. Like, you know, you introduce somebody, like you introduced me today, CC.
Uh-huh.
John the Baptist kind of just introduced people to Jesus.
So not only do I look like John the Baptist with the long flowing hair, definitely don't eat like John the Baptist, but I introduced someone kind of like what John the Baptist did with Jesus.
Yeah, that was his whole job. He was just like everywhere he went, he was just introducing. Like he was on stage saying, there is somebody coming, and the somebody coming was Jesus.
And that's what we're supposed to do, isn't it?
Everywhere we go, with whoever we're with, just like him.
See, last month you weren't here, but hopefully you got to see it in the last month's peak lesson. We learned about how when God created the world and Adam and Eve disobeyed, sin entered the world,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden we're thinking, that's not a good story. But God was prepared, and part of that preparing had to do with introducing his son.
He introduced him, and through John the Baptist introduced him to everybody else. To us even, he introduced us to Jesus.
So one big important thing happened between John the Baptist and Jesus.
There was this time when Jesus was going about his day, and he comes to this body of water, and he sees a lot of people there, and John the Baptist is in the middle of this whole group of people, and Jesus walks up to him. It's this river, and Jesus asked John to baptize him. Do you know what that means?
No, I don't. No. Please.
So basically, it's like if you've ever been to the water park or something, you see people dunking each other in the water. It's like that, but it's more than that. It is like committing your life to follow Jesus. So John was baptizing people, and then Jesus comes, and Jesus asked John to baptize him.
Oh, and that's the part where John said, he told some of the other believers that I'm not even worthy to clean his sandals.
Yeah, he said, I can't clean his sandals. I can't walk in his shoes. I can't wear his clothes. And yet he asked me to baptize him. But you want to know the wow thing?
No, please tell. I'm
This
excited.
is the wow thing that Jesus said, no, you are supposed to baptize me.
No
you
pressure
are
there.
the one. Yeah, you introduced me. Now you have to baptize me.
Wow. And he plunged Jesus into the water, and then, you know what else happened?
He brought him back up out the water.
Uh-huh. And that way he didn't drown.
Yeah, I know.
And that was important too.
That was important because I think there maybe were some people who were fearful they would drown, but yeah,
And
bring
then
them up.
after that, a bird flew high overhead, and they had to duck.
Do you know what kind of bird it was?
A flying one?
Okay. What type of flying birds do you know, CC?
I don't know, because when I'm looking up, I make sure my mouth's not open for a very important reason.
That is probably the best thing to do. So,
What kind of bird was it?
it was a dove.
What did the dove do? Did it just keep flying by?
The dove was just flying by, and even the skies opened up, and there was a voice from heaven. And you know what the voice from heaven said?
No, I'm on the edge of my seat.
The voice from heaven said, "This is my son, who I am well pleased in."
So, Jesus was being confirmed as the Son of God.
In front of all of the crowd, right there, with the dove, in the water, with John, who was the person introducing him, and now he was actually meeting him, and he was also related to him, all in that moment.
And this is where we're getting to see the introduction of heaven breaking through.
Yeah, it was God's plan all along.
Oh,
come
Mr.
here.
Dalen, I appreciate you helping me understand the story and helping the kids understand the story.
Yes, I hope y'all really understand this. I hope y'all really are excited about this.
Oh, I know. In fact, you know what? It reminds me of a really cool riddle. I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
What does, other than honey, what does John the Baptist, Winnie the Pooh, and Smokey the Bear have in common?
Locust?
Nope, they have the same middle name. Well, Mr. Dalen, I'm out of here. You have a fantastic week, and thank you for your help.
You too, CC.
See you, kiddos. Unga bunga, unga bunga. Woohoo!